Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our level 55 leatherworking quest. And today's minion is the Clockwork Lantern. Hello there. Alright Eld, what do you got for us today? Though her shop seems to be bustling, Eld looks concerned. Satora, there's been a flood of people buying wyvern skin work boots. Why, I've even hired a number of new craftsmen because of the sales. However, I can't seem to find more wyvern leather. When I asked my usual supplier, he turned me down without a word as to why. Strange, and what's stranger, I heard Gerhard taking orders for wyvern leather goods on the way here. He wasn't quiet about it either. Satora, would you see what Gerhardt is up to? I doubt he'd even give me the time of day. Okay. Interesting, a shortage of wyvern leather that's only affecting you? Or at the very least, not affecting Gerhardt's. Let's go see what's going on. Hello, Gerhardt. You're no customer, nor a woman of Ishgard. So you must be the so-called Gridanian master that naive girl hired. Out with it then, what do you want? I want to know what's going on with the wyvern supplies. Wyvern leather? Yes, I have wyvern leather. I bought every last scrap of it, in fact. All of it? I needed it. All of it. You would do well to remember that business is war, and the victor is he who controls the supplies. And don't bother looking for other suppliers. I use my clout with the merchants, and not a one will deal with Eld. Now I bid you a good day. What the hell, dude? Active sabotage? What the hell? Alright then, let's go report back. This is not good at all. Eld, I've got horrible news. Seems Gerhard is out to get you. What? Well, if it's a war he wants, it's a war he'll get. But he has won this battle. We'll have to change our strategy, and I know just how. After the wyvern skin boots, I'd meant to introduce something more stylish, fashionable, and functional. I've been eyeing leggings. From a merchant's perspective, of course, they're rarely seen in an Ishgard. We'll revisit the material and then unveil a daring new design. Satora, what are your thoughts about Dommel skin? I think the patterning is subtle, but it will stand out when dyed, and the hide itself is quite hardy. Could you fashion a fine pair of leggings of scouting? My craftsmen have never worked Dommel skin, but with your fine example, I have no doubt they can do great things with it. Alright, Dommel skin, leggings of scouting. Where are they? Here we are, Dommel skin leggings of scouting. Let's go ahead and craft one, and go over the materials. For this, we're going to need, in terms of crystals, 2 lightning shards, 1 water shard, 4 fire crystals, 4 wind crystals, 12 earth crystals, and 4 lightning crystals. For materials, from the South Shroud we can use botany to get 4 flax. In the North Shroud we can get 1 latex. In Western Thanalan we can mine up 1 iron ore. In Northern Thanalan we can get 1 grenade ash. In the Ravanian Forlands, we can mine up 5 titanium ore, and use botany to get 3 stalks of Rami and 2 dark chestnut logs. Next up, we're going to fight Dommels in the Sea of Clouds to get 6 Dommel hides, and then it's on to pre-crafting. As a blacksmith or armorer at level 54, we can craft 1 titanium nugget. As a leatherworker, we can craft at level 54 2 Dommel leather. As a weaver, we can craft at level 32, 1 linen yarn, and then 1 craft of Rami thread at level 54 to get 2 total, and then finally 1 Rami cloth. Finally, as an alchemist at level 7, we can craft 1 rubber, and that'll let us build our leggings of scouting. Alright, Eld, here you are. Could you make a pair of... I already made it. I've got it right here. These are everything I imagined. Why, I dare say these will be the crown jewel in our lineup. So Amaze will be our customers. But only if we start selling before Gerhard steals the idea. There's no time to waste. Yeah, if he wants war, he might actually be spying on us. My craftsmen have come up with this design based on yours, Satora. There are more boots and leggings, but the style is similar. Now we'll get to work making these a number, and I have an idea of how to drum up interest quickly. Aubernard the Bard. He seemed enchanted with your last creation, Satora. If you offer these to him yourself, I have little doubt he'll accept. Bards don't typically wear scouting gear, but sure. I believe you can find him in the Forgotten Night. Good luck, my friend. Alright, let's go make a special delivery. I wonder if he's okay with being used as advertisement like this. Well, he gets high quality boots out of the deal, even though they're scouting boots and probably won't help too much. Wait, scouting gives dexterity, so it wouldn't be the worst thing for a bard. It wouldn't be ideal, you'd want aiming gear ideally, but scouting will at least help. Alright, Bernard, I have a gift for you. The Gridanian Master in the Flesh. To what do I owe the pleasure, madam? We have a new design that we're hoping that you would be willing to try out. My, these are well-crafted boots. Mistress Eld is the most generous soul, giving them away for free, and it would be my pleasure to spread word of her shop. My lords and ladies, gentlemen and gentlewomen, lend me your ears. Allow me to introduce the woman who stands head and shoulders above all others, the Leatherworkers Guild's own incomparable Satora. And by some divine guidance, she has come to Ishgard to offer us her latest and greatest designs. Bernard, he's speaking on Eld's behalf now. Bah! Behold these, the fruits of her genius, the finest in footwear and the best in boots. Order your very own pair today at Eld's shop along the Jeweled Crozier. Hardly my finest work, but I believe that little taste has whet their appetites, eh? It's highly appreciated at the very least. Thank you so much, Bernard. Alright, back we go. Let's report to Eld. Unfortunately, Gerhardt has seen our plot, but the good news is that word is getting out about Eld's shop first before he can do anything about it. Hopefully Eld will be satisfied with this outcome. It's suboptimal, but honestly we could hardly ask for better. Satora, so many customers have come to order boots that my fingers hurt from writing down their names. Tell me, what did Bernard say to inspire people so? Honestly, he mostly bragged about me. Oh my, I didn't expect him to use you as a selling point. I imagine you'll be quite famous after this. That is a way of things, isn't it? The bard may have hastened the process, but skilled artisans are fated for fame one way or the other. Yes, that is true. It's all a matter of what is deserved. The artisan deserves acclaim, and the customers deserve the best products, and I will ensure it is so. I've never seen you so worked up, Eld. Why now? No reason. I'm just a bit tired from the flood of orders today. While you're giving the people quality that once only nobles could afford, I suppose breaking down the old barriers is tiring. I'm well aware that this is a gamble, but doesn't everyone want to dress well? I know it sounds naive, but deep down I think we all wish to look our best. At its heart, my mission is to give everyone that chance, and today I have been vindicated. But all of this will be for nothing if we cannot make good on our promises. I'll have my craftsmen working through the night, and I'll no doubt need you again before long, Satora. Of course, I will be here to continue supporting you. And with that, let's pull out that materia and get started on today's crafting log. We're going to be doing level 55 and 56 recipes. So let me make my own personal pair of these leggings of scouting, and let's go over the materials we will need. For crystals, we will need 8 fire shards, 23 lightning shards, and 11 water shards. Then 28 fire crystals, 133 wind crystals, 365 earth crystals, 84 lightning crystals, and 12 water crystals. For the time gathering, in Eastern Lenocia, we can mine up 3 volcanic rock salt. In Eastern Thanalin, we can mine up 9 gold ore. And in the Kurth's Western Highlands, we can use botany to get 5 Kurthan tea leaves. Okay, let me adjust my crafting log so it's only showing the new recipes. And let's continue. From fishing in the Sea of Clouds, we can fish up 2 blue cloud coral. And in an area we cannot get to in the Churning Mist until we have flight, we can fish up 2 Mogpoms. I went ahead and bought these off the market board. For our regular gathering, in the South Shroud, we can mine up 4 silver ore and use botany for 68 flax. In the North Shroud, we can use botany to get 11 latex. In Western Thanalan, we can use mining to mine up 14 iron ore and 3 copper ore. In Northern Thanalan, we can mine up 7 grenade ash and 2 cobalt ore. In the Ravanian Forelands, we can mine up 35 titanium ore and use botany to get 75 stalks of Rami and 56 dark chestnut logs. In the Churning Mist, we can mine up 20 hard silver sand, and in the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can use botany to get 2 miststeel. From fighting enemies, let's see, from fighting ornery caracals in the Kurthus Central Highlands, I believe, we can get 2 fleece. From fighting deep eyes in the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can get 12 deep eye tears. From fighting Dalmals in the Sea of Clouds, we can get 141 Dalmal hides. From fighting Wyverns in the Ravanian Forelands, we can get 15 Wyvern skin. And if you head to the very top of Onyx Shrine in the Ravanian Forelands, take the exit there and take the very long mountain path up to the northeast, you can reach an area called the Iron Feast where you can fight dragons to get 27 dragon skins. On to the pre-crafts. As a blacksmith at level 16 or an armor at level 13, we can craft 2 iron ingots. At level 18 or 14 for blacksmith or armor, we can craft 1 iron rivet. At level 42 for blacksmith or armor, we can craft 1 cobalt ingot. At level 54, we can craft 7 titanium nuggets. As a goldsmith at level 50, we can craft 3 rose gold nuggets. And at level 54, we can craft 4 hard silver nuggets. As a leather worker at level 52, we can craft 5 wyvern leather. At level 54, we can craft 47 Dalmal leather. And at level 56, we can craft 9 dragon leather. As a weaver at level 32, we can craft 9 crafts of linen yarn for 17 total. At level 38, we can craft 1 woolen yarn for 2 total. At level 39, we can craft 1 undyed woolen cloth. At level 54, we can craft 25 crafts of Rami thread for 49 total. And then 17 Rami cloth. As an alchemist at level 7, we can craft 11 rubber. At level 53, we can craft 1 grade 1 dexterity dissolvent. At level 54, we can craft 1 grade 1 intelligence dissolvent and 1 grade 1 mind dissolvent. One more thing we need to buy, I believe we can get this primarily through stuff related to gardening, which I have not ever touched yet because I don't have access to housing because it's very expensive and also the housing supply is limited. So I went ahead and bought this off the market board. You can get 1 blue fox hide. And that should be everything we need to do all of our crafting at level 55 and 56, including the collectible we are crafting today. So I'll go ahead and finish this up, and we'll meet back to turn in that collectible. Alright, finished up with our crafting. Got a few new upgrades for our crafters and gatherers, I believe. Primarily gatherers, it looks like. So I'll have to get those melded up soon. Also got some glamour gear. Let's try that on, see what it... Ooh! Interesting. Okay, that looks a little fun. I probably won't use it, but I do see the appeal. Yeah, I got several glamour pieces out of this, actually. So I'll get those stuck into my glamour dresser. Let's go ahead and finish off today with our collectible, and then we can go hand it in for script. Rarefied Dummelskin Coat is today's collectible. So let's get that crafted so we can report over to the appraisers in Let's Go Limsa today. No, you know what? I think I actually want to do more donut for this one. It's closer. It'll cost money because it's not one of my free teleport destinations, but that's not a big deal because I have infinite Aetheryte tickets. but the appraiser is much closer in Mordona. Alright. Let's go turn this in. And get ourselves a nice bundle of scrip. What is it, another 54 purple? Another 54 purple will be coming our way. Alright, there we are. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, what's next? I want to say more crafting, actually. Yep, we're doing our level 55 weaving next time. I will see everyone next time for that.